Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, sir.
And now, you see, in the morning we did something similar to this, but this time around there is a different approach of also finding the center of gravity of an object using this meter rule. This time around we are still using the meter rule, but this is different approach. Okay. Now, this same thing, we have our meter rule, we have our knife edge, we have our masses here. Now this time around, we would be swapping the masses, just as we just did some minutes ago. We'll be swapping the masses. We are starting with the 50-gram mass. We have done the experiment. This is the reading we got, but this is how we got the reading. Now, we changed the masses when we did that of 50. Now, this thread was placed at 2 cm throughout the experiment. It was placed at the 2 cm mark throughout the experiment. The only thing we alternated is the masses. Before then, we already stated our center of gravity as 50 cm. Now we place the meter rule and find the point where it balances. Now, when we get to the point where it balances, we take our reading. And when we take our reading, it is not subtracting from the center of gravity again. Take the exact reading and state it there. Now, this exact reading we had here now is our X here. You get it? Yes. Thereafter, we take 20 gram and fix the 20 gram also. Sorry. We'll hold that edge. We fix the 20 gram also. It's not deep. Okay. We can leave double of this here, and then this is 70 gram now. We place the 70 gram and perform the same practical, leaving it at the 2 cm mark, and get the point where it balances. You get it? Yes. Now the point where it balances, we take our reading. After taking your reading, you set it down here. Thereafter, we have your tablet. Now this 1 over x here is just the inverse of this value here, right? Yes. So 1 over this, you get this, 1 over this, you get this, 1 over that. That is how we got this column. Thereafter, we are asked to plot a graph of the mass against the inverse of x, which is this. You get it? Yes. Now, thereafter, having this scale, how did we pick our scale? You see, the maximum value of m here was 150. So we sorted it out that it's better we go with high scales in order to have a large graph reading. You get it? Yes. Now, at this point, we went with 4 cm, 4 centimeter for 50 units. 4 cm for 50 units. Then I have 50, 100, 150, 200. The same thing happened over here. On this axis, that is 1 over x axis, where we did 0.01 unit for each 4 cm. Thereafter, we plotted this, and this was how our reading or our graph looked like. Then we now look for our slope. We drew a large right angle triangle, which was this, and then we had our slope here, changing m again, changing the inverse of x. Maximum value here was 150, that of the minimum was 50, that is 150 minus this. And same thing happened here, 0.04, minimum here 0.02, which we had as base. So when we do the arithmetic here, we got our slope as what? 5,000. So this, then there are other questions attached to this. You get it? There are other questions attached to this, which they can also use to find the center of gravity, which even we will still do in our next episode. Okay? So we'll stop here for today. See you in our next class. God bless you.